So recently you had the opportunity to head down to Orlando for a week to the WWE Performance Center. Could you tell us how that opportunity came about and what it was like?
Well, apparently Rollins and Triple H were just chatting backstage one day before, I believe it was a Monday Night Raw, and Triple H said, "Hey, that guy that runs your wrestling school, what's his name? Oh, Marek Brave. Yeah, would he want to come down to Orlando and check us out and see what we do for about a week?" And so Rollins texted me and he said, "Hey, do you want to go to Orlando?" And I texted back, "For what?" He was like, "Oh, Triple H invited you to the Performance Center to be a guest trainer for a week." And I was like, "Yep, I definitely want to go. That sounds awesome." So really, it just went from there. I was put in touch with kind of the people that handle all the travel and expenses and stuff, and they paid for my flight and my car and my hotel, and I got to go down to Orlando for a week, and I got to kind of see how they do things, but also contribute and to pass along some of the knowledge that I've accumulated over the past 13 years in this professional wrestling world. And it was an amazing experience. Absolutely amazing.
And I believe one of your all-time favorites was just getting started there in Shawn Michaels.
That is not one of my all-time favorites. That is my absolute favorite wrestler of all time. That's the third time I met Shawn Michaels. The first time Rollins and I were 17 years old, and Shawn Michaels was doing an autograph signing at a mall here in our hometown. And we, I think autograph signing was at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and we got there probably at 6 or 7 in the morning. We were the first people in line. We waited hours upon hours for it to start, and we got to the front, and it was, let me see if I can remember everybody. It was Hurricane, Chris Jericho, Trish Stratus, and Shawn Michaels. And no disrespect to any of the other people there, but Shawn Michaels was the only one I wanted to see, and he was at the very end. So we buzzed through everybody. "Hey, it's cool. Nice to meet you. I'll get a quick picture," whatever. And then I got to Shawn, and I just started blubbering like an idiot. "Oh, you're my favorite wrestler. You've been my favorite wrestler since I was 5 years old. Can I get a picture?" And then instead of getting a picture with him like a normal functioning human would do, I just took a picture of him, but I didn't wait for his response, so he wasn't ready. So he has like this most bewildered look on his face in this picture that I just have of him, not with him. And then I just got my autograph and moved on, and I was like, "Oh my God, I just met Shawn Michaels. He'd been my favorite wrestler for many years at that point." And as we were walking away, Rollins is he doesn't come across, well, he comes across this way on TV, but for people that know him nowadays, he's more of a reserved, more of a quiet gentleman on his own time. But at the time, he was very loud and very boisterous, more so like his character on TV now. And as we're walking away, he's like, "That's Shawn Michaels, man. That's a good-looking man. That's a good-looking man." And Shawn Michaels hears him, and he yells across this room that we're in, and he says, "Hey, everybody, watch out for that guy. Watch out for that guy. He's a weirdo." And we all laugh. And then, flash forward many years, and they're in the ring together cutting a promo on Monday Night Raw. And I asked him if he reminded him of that story, and he said he didn't have the guts to do so. But it's going to be my life's mission to make sure that Shawn Michaels learns of this or is reminded of this at some point. So, but no, Shawn was down there at the NXT tapings. He wasn't at the Performance Center when I was there, but it's my understanding that he will be at some point. But he was definitely at the NXT tapings and was helping out in many, many ways. He actually was in the ring, demonstrating, proper ways to sell certain things and proper ways to put the boots to guys. He was very instrumental in this week's taping when the Revival put a beat down on Ciampa. That was all him kind of orchestrating how that was going to go down. So, no, Shawn's the best. And anytime he has knowledge to share, it would behoove anyone in this business to listen and take it all in, because he's the greatest.